the next thing for us to look at is how do people accept financial transactions on websites? So if you were to start a website, how would you start taking money from people, start accepting money from people? So, the quickest way and maybe the most awesome way is this Shopify thing, which I've already pointed out, where you could just set up a website and they make it really super easy and you can start selling whatever you want to sell. And, they have different pricing and things like that. It might be interesting to look at. 29 bucks a month, plus your credit card fees are 2.9% plus 30 cents if it's online, 2.5% plus 30 cents if it's in person. So on a $10 transaction, you're going to pay, right? What's 10% of $10 would be a dollar. So 2.9% would be 29 cents plus 30 cents. On a $10 transaction, you're paying 59 cents, which is actually quite a bit. And anyhow, and then the entire service will cost you $30 a month. But for $30 a month, you're up and running. And then every time you have a transaction, right, it's 2.9% of the transaction is what you'll be charged plus 30 cents, right? 30 cents flat rate plus 2.9%. And that's pretty standard for transaction fees. And if you go up to a better account, you pay a lower merchant fee. So these are considered merchant fees because when you talk about getting a credit card and accepting credit cards for your business, it's known as setting up a merchant account. It's an account where you as a merchant are able to receive money from credit cards, credit card companies, and then also, yeah, that's what it is. It's a merchant account. So merchant accounts, if you're going to accept credit cards, you need to set up a merchant account. But a website here like Shopify really helps you kind of get started with the whole deal. If you want to have your own website or just do some other way of accepting payments, PayPal is really pretty much the standard second or the standard stop for getting payment processing on a website. At the beginner and intermediate level, at the advanced level, there are other options. And at PayPal, you've got a couple of different options: the $0, the $5, and the $30 option. And here, when you do the $0 one, your customers go to PayPal to pay. When you do the $5 one, they're going to pay on your website, right? And it supports different shopping cart platforms for building your website. And here you get to program it all yourself. So you get to make it look exactly like you want it to look. And so it feels, totally seamless when people are at your website. And again, the merchant fees on that are 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. So that's the merchant fee, same as at Shopify. And here you can just pause the video if you want to check out the differences between these plans. And if you're doing it as part of a nonprofit organization like a charity or a church or a school, right? You could accept donations, and the donations will they give you better rates on donations. And then of course there's Square, which is really for like selling in person. I don't know if Square can be accepted on websites, right? If you could actually set Square up on your website. I know that you could set up your own sort of little checkout terminal, like that there was a picture there just a second ago. Let's see it. Come on, show us the picture. That's not it. That's not it. There, right? So you could set up your own sort of register for your business, which is really cool with images and things like that on your iPad. So when people buy things at your store, your employees just tap the images. And that's actually if you have ever eaten, if you live in Fresno and you've ever eaten at Dusty Buns right across from Fresno High, this is how they do all of their transactions. So it's kind of cool to see. At the more advanced level, you could go to Google and you could search for e-commerce merchant account. You could look at some of the providers of merchant accounts. And really, there's a lot of names in here that, GoDaddy, I totally recognize, right? But Merchant Warehouse, Braintree Payments, like none of these names are inspiring confidence for me. Authorized.net, I know, I've heard of that before. But here, the merchant account, right? Discount rate per transaction fees 30 cents, discount rate 2.8, and it's a $60 application fee at GoDaddy. So, you got to pay 60 bucks just to start getting started, and a little bit of a lower percentage rate. Yeah, so that's GoDaddy. And then there's I also search for comparing accepting credit cards online. And so here are some of the different ones they recommended. And all these, right, most of them I don't recognize. Chase, I recognize. So when I looked at Chase, and Chase's just seemed sort of more old school. Like this website looks like it's, mid 2000s. And again, it's going to be more of the advanced level. And then, strangely enough, at PayPal it says, or at Chase says you can accept PayPal on your website. So they have something that integrates that. But that to me just speaks about how popular PayPal is. All right, so if you ever do something with Shopify, let me know, man. And just shoot me an email, or if you're on Udemy, just message me and say, yeah, I'm totally using Shopify. It's awesome. Or if you're in my class in the classroom, yeah, get in touch with me the old-fashioned way with email, or just stop by in person and let me know, because I'm interested to hear how it works out for you. That's a little bit about charging money online, processing financial transactions, and merchant accounts and the fees associated with them.